Good evening, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba. Say hi, Bub. Here, sitting in for Paul Harvey this evening, July 9th, 2019. And now, stay tuned for the rest of the story. Well, there was this fellow. He was a bishop, Milton, clergyman of sorts. And, clergymans, they don't make much money. But he had two boys that were like the apple of his eye. And he had moved a lot, so he came back to his hometown. The year is 1878. And he is just trying to resettle back in his hometown. And every month, the first weekend of the month, he would buy his boys a new toy. And he's been doing this for a little bit since he came back home, but he's running out of options. So he's in a quandary this night because he wants, to find him something and he can't find anything. Then he comes across this little hobby shop and he goes in and sees this little toy. It's got a rotor. It's made out of paper and bamboo. And there's a rubber band that when you really put it tightly, it makes the rudder go. It's like a helicopter. And the guy says, "Oh, you like that?" And he says, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, well, nobody else does." So he says, "How much would you want for this?" And he says, "Well, how about 50 cents?" And, he couldn't believe his eyes because, that's within his range. And he said, "Oh, 50 cents? Okay." So he takes it home, still trying to figure out if his boys would love it. And as he gets into the front door, his boys are already there. "Hey, Daddy, what did you give us today? What did we get this month?" So he hands them the little toy. Their mom is busy cooking in the kitchen, and all you could hear is the little boys looking at that, and they're wounding up the toy, and the toy is going up to the ceiling and crashing. Down goes the toy. They rewound it back up, and it goes back up again. The mother tells them it's dinner time, so they go have dinner, and after dinner and all the chores, they're back at it again. For the rest of the night, all you hear is bing, bang, and crash, because the poor toy is going all over the place. The next morning after breakfast, they go out into the clearing, and there goes the toy, and they're bounding that rubber band, and it's going up to the top of the trees, and sometimes, that's pretty high. So they like that toy. They come back to the dad and said, "Dad, this is the best toy you ever gave us." Well, they were 7 and 11 at the time, in 1878, and Milton, he thought he did something good that weekend. For Milton was Milton Wright, and the boys were Orville and Wilbur Wright. And now, you know the rest of the story.